Okay, we're later in the game now. We're at what's basically the first boss, I'm figuring. It's basically the first heist of the game, because that's how Persona 5 worked, was the, like, you infiltrate the palace, you get to the end of the dungeon, effectively, and then you do the heist. Oh, look at him flipping his phone in the background. So that's where we're at with this game. I'm surprised. This game is not really... It doesn't really do what I expected. This is a lot more of an RPG than I really figured it would be. You'll see what I mean.
Everyone
Well, you've already seen a little bit.
You, me, and Ryuji are going to destroy the
So I like this. Because of the genre, they split up the team. At least this is what I'm assuming that this mission is gonna be. They're like splitting up the team to all go do different things.
Okay, you guys are gonna be lifesavers. I swear I'll drop that wall, no matter what.
Like, this would be stuff that would happen in cutscenes in Persona 5, but because of the gameplay, where it was a party-based, turn-based RPG,
Got it. I won't be too reckless.
And the lynch
you couldn't, like, play as different party members. They would all have to come together before combat would take
Carving
engagement.
a path all the way to Alice's castle.
Fucking bitches cameo.
But with this, because it's a Muso game, and you switch between all the different party members anyway... Command strips.
Command strips. Who need a command strip? At the cat.
Oh, I'm gonna come. There's a cat in this game too, what the fuck? Oh no! I hope that picked up. Because it's a Muso game, they can set up little gameplay sequences where you switch back and forth between all the party members and play as them.
Let's go.
That's the vibe I'm getting anyway. And it's like, oh no, that's exciting. So, we return. We started out in media res, fuckers. It's not the final heist this time, though. It's not the casino at the very fucking end of the game.
Careful, Joker! We got one coming up!
Like, the gameplay took me by surprise. The last surprise. It really isn't what I expected in terms of, like, being a Muso game. I was really expecting more, like, open range map conquest in the same way that you have in Dynasty Warriors and every other Muso game, right? But it really is almost just a Persona. It's just Persona 5, but when the combat starts, it's a Muso game instead of a turn-based RPG. That's the only it's exactly the same as how Persona 5 played, but when the gameplay starts, instead of it going into a turn-based menu, it's a Muso game.
They're all riled up. Just keep at it. Go ham until you've drawn every last
Go
bit of
ham.
attention.
That's so stupid.
Everyone else,
Oh, the song's different!
Cooper's got the diversion covered, so now's your time to shine. Let's secure the area in front of the gate first. Yes! Slice them and dice them!
Oh, I can't do all-out attacks because I don't have a party.
Teach him a lesson.
Oh yeah, I've got different personas. Oh, I don't know, like, I made certain assumptions. I had assumed...
I bet Skull would have pulled off that. Helps with this deja vu.
I assumed that I'd be switching back and forth, but I'm not sure. It hasn't done that yet. Maybe I was at fault. Making assumptions. Oh, they're waiting for the signal, so that's what I'm assuming is gonna happen. So here's what's fucked up is when you just summon the persona normally. Marin Karen! Motherfucker! When you summon the persona normally, it freezes time, so it gives you time to, like, breathe and assess, like, your surroundings. And then you can choose to do a magic attack, and it will cost MP to use it, right? But here's the thing. Oh, nice. Certain combo strings will end in a persona attack. So if you do a combo string that ends in a persona attack, for example, Pixie's got one where after a 2-string combo, she'll just do Dia. She'll just do Dia for free. It doesn't cost any SP, and it heals you. So that's a free heal on a 2-hit combo like that. And then free Zio. Oh, we got a showtime. Ooh, that's the showtime with Succubus. Virus birthday. Shows Oba. I do like how they combined the showtime attacks with the Muso, like the big Muso attack that you would get in Dynasty Warriors games. You press the circle button. They kind of combined that and made it fit in with the mechanic of the showtime attacks from Persona 5 Royal. It seems like they had a lot of fun, like, figuring out how to take mechanics from, you know, the turn-based JRPG of Persona 5 and have them adapted to work with the Muso-style gameplay. It's so interesting. It's way more of an RPG than what you might expect, too. Oh, okay, so maybe I was mistaken in my assumptions that they would split the party up and let you play as them. I know! I gave them too much credit, I suppose. But whatever, it's fine. Yeah, the original 4. Give the originals. The original crew. The founding members, shall we say.
Nice moves.
Yeah, girl.
How do you like this? And a boop.
Yeah, you girl! The fact her persona is a yeah, boy! Yeah, he's just Virgil. He's just Virgil. The fact that Johanna is a fucking motorcycle is so sick. I thought that was the coolest. I'm the worst persona in the game, but this is a cutscene, fuckers. Oh, it's the all-out attack pose. That's cute as fuck. There we go. Got my party back.
I returned from my diversion. The plan
I was assuming that they were splitting the party up so you could play as them. Whatever. I don't actually care. That was still a cool cinematic sequence. But that's what it really seemed like that's what they were setting up, wasn't it?
Go ahead.
Aw, man. Sophie is so much fun to play, too. And she really shows how broken just getting to use Persona attacks for free. God. Would these fuckers just relax? Jesus. Here's a frustration. Whenever you're fighting like a big enemy such as these, it like they completely aggro to you. Like you are given no option to like stand back and like set up an attack or a combo. They will immediately aggro to you. They completely ignore your party members. The party members cannot draw aggro. It's really fucking annoying. They completely target you. It gives you like no opportunity, and they don't get stun locked.
Picking up something close by. Huh?
Let us depart.
No! Not that.
Now! Oh, okay. Right. I remember now. I love the sound effects, they're so cute.
The searchlights are off now. Looks like the plan worked. Time to breach the enemy's stronghold.
Looks like On and Ryuji didn't completely fuck up like idiots. Let's switch to Virgil here. My boy Fox! Look at him! He's the best! Boom! That's a judgment cut right there, motherfuckers. And it's a counter, which is broken as fuck.
Searchlights in the area ahead are still active. Those will be a breeze for Joker. He can slip right past them.
Sophie and Fox are definitely my favorite to play as so far. Fox is really only applicable against certain enemies because, like, the Silkies, for example, are immune to ice. So he's not best to use against them. But otherwise, it's your boy Fox. I mean, what can you say? What can you do? He's a motherfucking Fox, so how about you? Shit. He's just straight up fucking Virgil. It's hilarious.
Let's keep up the pace, shall we?
We know how you gave me play. Straight up TV.
Aye, this is quite a fight.
Better regret schemes you have made. The shadows close.
I don't know if this song is quite as good as Life Will Change. Life Will Change was really great. It was such a fucking banger every time it would play. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so this will be a good opportunity to show what I mean. It is completely aggro to the player character.
It's up to you.
Let's switch to Sophie and show what I mean, because she has this really good attack string.
Located? Enemy located? No, they brainwashed Sophie. He's turning on us.
Get out of that shit. She has a really good attack string where she'll just, like, fucking fire a nuke. And I never get to fucking do it.
Powerful, but it's being weaponized. Give him divine punishment.
Because they just immediately aggro to her and then ignore the other fucking party members.
Keep it going.
Twilight prostitute, by the way. I also really like her gameplay gimmick where if you do like a perfect release system, basically. Oh, they're brainwashed, that's why. Stop it.
No good. Make sure to use something else.
Where she has like a perfect input system, basically.
Sophie.
Luckily, I think the dodge lets you dodge cancel out of any animation. I'm pretty sure it does anyway.
Way to follow up, boss!
Not done yet.
Let me help.
This is the end.
There we go. Not quite, because it still has a little bit of health left. There we go.
Just like that.
That one was a little annoying because of the brainwashing.
More dependable.
It's a little harder to keep track of what's going on during a chaotic fight like that. Especially because you kind of have to manage the other party members as well, but don't have any control over what they're doing. Oh, you can't control your party members. What is this, Persona 3? FES? Play Persona 3 Portable instead, because you can control party members. It's better in that game. Play as the female protagonist also. Make sure to play as a female protagonist to have a completely garbage fucking game.
All right, we're in.
Oh no, the song.
Treasure-like smell right above.
That treasure-like smell. I don't want to say it smells like treasure, but it's very treasure-like.
Try finding a.
Try finding one of those mechanisms. Touch the, go for it. Touch the, oh no. Oh, I have the, battle music set up to change randomly. Depending on, the game. There's various different, battle tracks. From all the different Persona games. And you can set them up to play randomly, which is great. Miss out, I won't out, I reach out to the truth and I... I want to see what it looks like on the graphics instead of the frame rate.
No shadows.
Do you see a significant difference? I'm not playing on a PS4 Pro or anything, or a PS5. So I don't think there's really oh no. So I don't think there's really that much of a difference between frame rate and graphic prioritization. Maybe this one? Nope.
Persona! Slime! Pixie! Jack-o'-lantern! Pixie! Jack-o'-lantern! Pixie! Jack-o'-lantern! Succubus! Andra! Jack-o'-lantern! Andra! Jack-o'-Pixie!
I'll do Pixie for now. Free Dia is pretty good. Free Dia on a 2-hitter.
Must have something to do with the skills and try focusing.
Yours.
First of all,
Understood.
that's what's important here. Oh, maybe it's the,
Try find.
maybe the proof is in the ponies. Let's just do them all one at a time. Let's just brute force it. I'm not getting anything out of it though.
This is.
Oh, I'm a dumbass. Yeah, use the detective vision, idiot. Maybe try doing that instead of being a fucking moron. Do-do-do-do. I love games, little puzzle solve jingles.
Good sleuthing, Joker.
Get up. Mark Echoes, get up. Up here too. Oh.
Intruders, get them!
Oh, he's a big boy. He's a big boy.
How dare you!
Incoming! We're
Oh no. Yeah, Yosuke's the best because of the fucking counter. The counter is so broken.
incoming attack! Brace yourself!
Oh.
Super hit to win!
Yeah, so every character has similar moves where a 3-string will end in a basic Persona attack with an elemental.
Go ahead.
They're like 1, 2, 3, Garu. 2, 3, Bufu.
Switching up.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh. 1, 2, 3, Koha. And that's free. It does not cost MP to use that, which is utterly ridiculous. I don't know if there's a difference in how much damage it deals. You're definitely more vulnerable.
No escape. We found the intruders. Go for backup.
And I fucking...
Joker, your defense is reduced!
I like how she still takes place in the all-out attack.
It's all you!
Leave it to me.
Status attack moves are maybe a little bit more annoying in a action game like that. Luckily, that's why you can fucking change your party member.
No escape. We found the intruders. Go for backup.
Defense is ice! Laser solid! I can do it! Way to go, 2B!
And then we're almost at the
Don't overdo it!
Showtime attack, yeah.
No escape.
This gets really hectic, it's great.
We found the intruders. Go for backup.
We made it! Hurry, get out!
No, I can keep going. I'm assuming that there's gonna be like a Memento style, like pure gameplay, Gauntlet, Tartarus kind of location. I'm hoping there is anyway, and I'm thinking maybe that will be more, relatively speaking, traditional Musou gameplay? Or is the whole thing just gonna be... Like, this is more of a run to the boss, right? It's all cinematic and shit, so it's not a great example, but throughout the game so far, it's been pretty much just take any given, like, dungeon from Persona 5, but instead of once you, like, initiate the battle, instead of it being... See what I mean? Like, you don't really get an opportunity to cheat as I've been doing, right?
Guys, it's linked to electricity! Keep your guard up!
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, I think it must be weaker. Seems that way. That must be like the balance trade-off.
Don't forget your follow-up attack. Weak to currents. Focus your attacks around that.
Time that really well. Showtime, baby.
Pixie! Here!
Okay, maybe that. I'm annoyed that the game's not letting me cheese it. And whose fault is that, really?
Such beauty. Go down.
Just have them all, one after another, just all do their big Muso moves.
Whoa.
Does Morgana oh, after a perfect catch. Oh, that's so cool. Plot twist.
You're on another level, Sophie. Yeah. Sophie's stamina is running low. It needs to recharge.
Uh-oh, not a good idea to use her, apparently. Yeah!
Way to go, Fox!
Yes, you're welcome. I am a fox. Amazing.
I've learned something new.
Oh, cool. Medea.
It's up to you.
Leave it to me.
Okay, let's test that.
Over.
Hell yeah! Let's keep on rolling!
Oh, that's so cool. One, two, three, four. Okay, that's gonna be hard to time. That's gonna be really hard to time. But I want to get that big final attack timing. To see the double damage version of it. One, two, three, four. Nope. Nope. Too early. Too early. Too early.
I burned too much stamina. I'm running on fumes.
There we go. No huge difference, but I'm glad I did it. Fuck you.
But this door leads. Maybe we should.
Oh, outside. Go outside. Yeah, instead of being like a big, open, expansive Muso map, it's your typical Persona dungeon with typical Persona encounters. Where you run into the enemy and like hit them or get the ambush, and then the shadows spawn and it's a regular encounter,
Smells coming from.
but it opens up into that real-time Muso
this some
combat.
kind of-
It's really interesting. It's way more of an RPG than I figured it would be.
Where's Alice?
I was expecting just like a straight-up Muso game, but with Persona. But no, it's a Persona game, but with Muso. It took me by surprise.
No, I can tell now this is something completely different from a treasure.
A pale blood sky. Pale Blood Moon.
What are they doing here?
Oh, those are all the
Brought all
desires.
Yes, sir. Solved them so far.
Desire.
Oh, is Risei's shadow gonna do a pole dance for us?
Capture every last one of them, seize their desires, and bring.
Understood.
Hey, those are.
Those are desires.
They look valuable.
Yeah. This.
Oh, they got turned into Katamaris.
Where'd they... What was all that? They said they were bringing desire. So those jewels are... There's no question. That treasure-like shimmering up there, that's the desire.
Capital D desire.
That is?
We did hear Alice was collecting.
It's Kingdom
was a
Hearts.
pile of
All the
gems.
hearts
How
are
come they
going
turned
into
into that
Kingdom Hearts.
Just speculation, but maybe that up there's the... After all, people's desires don't... Because we all find our own desires precious. When the people had their desires seized by the shadows, they consciously... But what turned them back into light? Their desires are still stolen. Maybe Alice is considered their owner now that they're in... Alice doesn't seem to believe they can be stolen back. That's what... It does seem to follow logically.
At any
We
rate,
gotta
if
send her a
any
calling
desires
card.
release them from this cage.
Yeah, that's definitely worth a try. One moment. How does one steal light?
We have to let it... Yeah! We make it take form.
Yep. With a calling card. A calling
Yosuke,
card?
get on that.
What is
Yusuke.
It's how we
Yosuke,
make that
Yusuke.
shimmery light take material form. If we
Time
make
for
the
the
owner
heist.
aware that someone is after their treasure, it takes form. Desires should work the same way. Do it, we send a calling card to our
Off-brand
partner
treasures.
that says we're going to steal whatever is most precious to them. I got it. I think.
It'll make more
Are
sense once we
sure
actually
it'll
do it.
work, though? This isn't a palace with a treasure.
Nothing is obtained without action. We must at least try first.
Look, dude,
now
it's a
let's
fucking
focus on securing
spin-off.
our
It's not gonna be that creative. It's not gonna be that original. Obviously, the same thing that happened last time will work this time.
Are you okay? What was that? I swear Skull ran into some kind of jail. Am I hearing something? Sophie, wait! You just go away.
Oh, shit.
What do you think you're doing looking at the guys like that? She's like such a waste.
Oh, it's her insecurities.
She's such a loser.
Her desire is protected behind a barrier of insecurity.
I just...
Ah, psychology and shit.
You heard it too? A memory hidden by the monarch. Sophie, are you all right? No problem here.
Thought you were gonna say like, no, I'm totally tripping out.
I did figure something out. That memory.
I'm
we
totally
got
tripping
is
balls.
The key to the barrier. How's that?
Oh, we have to use her insecurities against her. Oh, that's fucked up
You're
too.
right.
I like that.
What's that doing there? It will require a key, which we will find in the room those voices came from. It will be some sort of secret room, but we can't find this room here. We need to return to reality for that.
Reality? Why is that?
The room has been completely isolated. Its entrance...
Ooh.
How'd you know all that? One of your.
I do not know. I merely sense it.
I'm really just along for the ride. I don't question this
Somehow
shit.
linked to a lock in Alice's heart. Mona
Ah, we gotta get Phoenix right on this shit. He
It's
can
Sophie's
unlock
right.
that.
That means it's I have a feeling that memory is acting as the lock on her heart. So the lock's an important memory. It's only natural.
Typical
that the key to
anime
this
writing.
place would be
Everyone's
hidden
just
somewhere
fucking
that no one
repeating the
would
same
find.
goddamn thing 500
Logic is
times.
indeed sound, but
This is all just speculation so far. This could be another difference between. We can't reach the secret room. Correct. We must find the.
And that.
I was not able to detect it. But it should be related to those four. I could be wrong, but didn't it sound like
Yeah, it
someone
was
getting
probably the
bullied?
skank
Looking
nest.
at guys like that. Maybe school age? That could be.
The skank nest
Real
of high
introduction,
school.
Panther.
I'm just no stranger to hearing that kind of stuff.
Oh no, it's
Either.
like fucking shadow archetype.
She's right.
It's
Does
like
that
a
mean the key we
foil.
need is
She's
somewhere
your
in Alice's
foil
old school?
on.
That would be logical. Alright, let's go do some investigating back in the real world next. We're gonna need a calling card, too. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us.
Get the key and then send the calling card. The heist is on. She'll never see it coming. Oh, maybe Life Will Change will play during that part. I thought this was gonna be the lead up to the final boss, but no. Yeah, the progression definitely seems different. Probably because it's not actually an RPG. It doesn't have that.
Really?
But
isn't stuff like where celebs went to high
it doesn't
school
have
easy to
that
find
same
online?
Usually, yeah.
calendar,
No
like
hits.
daily
No
progression,
underground sites.
build
All
up
I'm
your
seeing is
social
fake
links
info from
or
deluded fans. Even if
your
she changed her
stats,
name, there'd still be
etc.
traces of that somewhere. Usually.
Shitty
It's
can't
pretty
find the
linearly along
This
this
reeks of a
story
serious scrub job. Someone, probably
where
not,
you're going through the
intentionally
story and then you go into the Muso gameplay,
setback.
going through the dungeon.
discover
You're not able
Alice's
to
old
waste
Never
days
find a way to that
and
secret
not do the dungeon progression.
Isn't it like
Which means that
impossible
there's
to
no
just
time
find
limit
stuff
saying,
on the
okay, you
internet
gotta
on your
finish
own?
the palace by
How
this
else could we
date.
approach this? What if Mako-chan's
Which
sister looks
gives
into
you
it?
that
She's a
opportunity to
prosecutor
just
turned lawyer.
burn through
Maybe
the
she'll
entire
advise us to useful
fucking
intel we can
palace
gather
in one
ourselves.
day.
Oh, that
With
would
this,
work.
they're able to spread
Think
the
it's doable,
progression
Makoto?
through the
I don't
palace
have a problem doing it.
over
Exactly
a much
what I
longer
call
span
that.
of time,
Personal
while
information
also
and histories are
interweaving the
legally
gameplay
protected. So I
and
doubt
story.
she'd readily agree to hand that over to us.
Yeah, just asking her to tell us where Alice went to school.
Oh, we can get her to tell us. I'll
I hear
just
you
go
there.
put the moves on her.
Really don't wanna
I'll just be
wind
like,
up on
hey
the other side
babe,
of the table with her getting all
how about you slide me that fucking,
Alice Haragi's school.
you slide me that confidential file, I'll slide you some of my dick.
It's the guy from...
The shady detective.
Ooh.
Pub sec, not just some cop detective. Wait, I'm not shady. Am
Yes, quite.
I? These kids are something else.
You're a total
Would you
spook,
quit
dude.
saying that kind of stuff with that smile on your face?
So what do you want?
She's the leader of a
Enough with the cold
fucking
shoulder.
billion-dollar
You know I'm trying to help
corporation.
you
She can
out.
say whatever she wants,
Help
bitch.
us?
You want to know where Alice Hiragi went to school, right?
Because the thing that Persona 5 kind of had a problem with, and all the Persona games really, is that it had these really long stretches of, okay, this is just story is happening. Just entire weeks getting shaved off the calendar of a linear story. There was, okay, now you have 14 days where you can do the palace, you can do mementos, you can work on social links, you can play the game. And then, okay, you finished that palace. Now it's story. Here's the 3-hour-long series of cutscenes. But because it was so... like, they couldn't really have story interweaving with your gameplay time, it was long chunk of unbroken gameplay, long chunk of unbroken story, back and forth, back and forth. With this, they're able to have a much more reasonable balance between, okay, bunch of gameplay, okay, now we pull you out of that, and now you have to do story. Okay, now you can go back and do more gameplay, because you're not worrying about wasting days. They can just go back and forth like that. It seems a lot more better.
But you can't find where that is.
A lot more
That's
better,
exactly
dude.
what
Or at least a
someone
lot more
wants. For
conducive
some
to,
reason, there's almost no
the kind of
personal info
gameplay that
available
this
on
has.
Alice Hiragi, especially prior to her debut. That is just a big old blank. So, since this is giving you all a hard time, I swooped in to lend a hand. Intel and Alice would be no sweat for me over in PubSec HQ, so how about it? Want some help?
Nah, we're good. We'll handle it on our own.
Yep, just a little more time and I'll get it myself.
Great, happy to help. But wait, come on now. This is a real deal connection here. Just be grateful and take the intel.
We're sorry, we just have zero trust in the police.
I told you to stop smiling when you say that.
Haru is stone
I've
cold.
gotta earn your trust first. I get it. Alice Hiragi is your senpai.
She attended Kosei High?
Hmm? No, everyone's said mine, but yours.
Futaba doesn't go to her. Futaba doesn't go to her school either.
Because you owe me one now. Got it?
No, we told you to fuck off though. No.
Well, there he goes.
Futaba, you
It's
don't
hard
go to
to
Shooting
gauge whether
Academy.
he's friend or foe.
Well, he was in the opening
How do you know
cutscene, so
Alice
he's
is in
obviously
school?
gonna be a playable
The
character
police
later.
already have their eyes on her as well. It's possible. And it would mean that we can trust him. For now, at least.
Well, I guess all we can do now is try it. We can find the secret room if we go to Shujin, right?
That appears to be correct. Everything should go and we'll have access.
I love her. Sophia is the fucking best. Sophia's the best. I love it.
That's
I love
settled.
her.
Let's all
Everything's
head to Shujin
amazing.
now. There's no point in dawdling here. Yeah, Makoto's right. Time to check out Shujin Academy.
Okay, as long as everyone's clear here, we need to go to Shujin. Okay, guys, let's head over to Shujin Academy. Okay, but where are we going? Oh, we're going to Shujin Academy, you guys. Okay, everyone, let's go over to Shujin. Everyone, let's get together so we can go to Shujin Academy. Are you guys... Shujin. That's fucking so stupid and annoying. Maybe it's just me. Potential. Don't be ridiculous, you thought. Jealous thought. Oh, going in completely the wrong direction. Cafe LeBlanc. Prepare and head to the hideout. Oh. I thought it said prepare to head to the hideout. Like, can't I just go? Go to destination. Explore jail. Yeah, let's do that for a little bit first.
Yes, let's go.
Yeah, there's no wasted days, which is really nice. I mean, like, it wouldn't... I mean, it makes sense in, you know, the Persona RPG, but with this, you can go back and forth. Like, there's no... You're not wasting time. You're not losing time. The calendar is just there as a progression of the story. It's not like a mechanic.
Alright.
It's not a mechanic that, okay, on this day, you spent all day making lockpicks and shit, and now you gotta go to bed.
You're up.
Etc.
This might be of interest.
So, like, here's the shadow. They're just walking around. I am not in combat right now. There's no, like, Muso-style, like, army encounters or anything like that. This is your regular-ass Persona 5, where the random encounters are running around, and you have to run into them and initiate combat before it will start. And then the encounter is over, okay, now you get experience and shit.
I almost forgot. They're in our way. Let's move them aside. We're not out yet.
Oh, that counter is so OP.
Weakness is ice. Freeze them solid. The engine's almost tight. Only a few enemies left. That might come in here. Can we get back with it?
1,
Another
2,
job?
3,
Well,
4,
let's
5.
move.
Nope.
It's
Okay.
Shadow. Stand your ground.
Bam. Fuck you up.
Alive.
All will fall to my blade.